Fun and Steel, Lee Sales, Austin Tamman, and Jeremy Couse. 17 cars will do 15 laps on this 3/8 mile oval. This is our first of 4 main events tonight's program. The annual 2-day Memorial Challenge sponsored by First Federal Savings and Loan. We're going green. Little paint swapping down the back straightaway, but everybody makes it through. Garrett Hager, your leader. Hager, Fuller, Slothauer, 1, 2, 3, then Irwin and Tyrell Smith right at your top 5. Gum, Kroll, Graham, Fose, and Stitch run 6 through 10. Caution is out. Caution is out. As a 10 car of Cody Graham is off turn 4. Garrett Hager, your leader, 1X GW Fuller, 06 Tony Slothauer, 12 Tyrell Smith, 7I Daniel Irwin, your top 5. 1C Cody Graham, 3C Jacob Kroll, 27 Tommy Fose, 21 Brian Stitch, and 007 Ron Whaling make up spots 6 through 10. As they go back to green with 2 complete, 13 to go. Sport mods to follow. Fuller trying to look inside Hager. Out of 2, cannot quite make the pass. Here's Irwin to the inside of Smith, back for 4th. Cody Gum making it a 3-car race for 4th in the 1C. He's looking now inside Tyrell Smith for 5th. It's Hager, Fuller, Slothauer, Irwin, and Gum your top 5. Race for 3rd, Slothauer, Irwin, and Gum, 3, 4, 5. Kroll now 6th. Stitch beside Smith for 7th spot. Flag's going to be across this time, will be halfway. It's the wild child, Garrett Hager, still out front. Hager, Fuller still 1, 2. Slothauer, Irwin the race for 3rd. Gum 5th. Then Kroll, Stitch, and Smith a good race for 6th. With Fose and Whaling racing for 9th. Funny Steel spins turn 4. Keeps moving. Sells goes off the track as well. Caution's going to come out. Caution's out. Caution out for Leon Funensteel, who spun, and Sells drove around him to avoid contact. Irwin trying to get around Slothauer for third spot. Does down the back straightaway into 3. There will be 2 laps to go this time by, 2 to go. Fuller able to get within a car length or so, and then Hager pulls away. The field will see the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go, still Garrett Hager out front. Caution's out. Caution is out. '21 Brian Stitch loops around down in the corner. Whether he had help or not, I don't know. But that brings out a caution. The wild child Garrett Hager trying to be the first driver this season, 4 races, 4 divisions, to be the first repeat winner here at Wakeeney Speedway. He's got a 16-car field to do it with 2 laps to go. Fuller now in front, got to the inside of Hager. Here's Hager looking back to the inside. Side by side up front. 3-car race for third. Here they come. It's going to be Fuller. Wow, what a finish. 5th place going to go to 3C Jacob Kroll, in 4th 06 Tony Slothauer, 3rd 7I Daniel Irwin, 2nd to 68 Garrett Hager, your winner. And a 1X out of Tesket, it's going to be Cheeseburger, GW Fuller. And Fuller, who won on the opening night, March 24th, will be the first repeat winner at Wakeeney this season. for your 15 lap. All 22 cars are there. 15 laps. Here we go. Well, we make it through 1 and 2 okay. Levine off the backside, comes back on. We stay green. Apple, your leader. That is Josh Apple. And I correct myself. That's Trent Cleveno, your leader. Trent Cleveno in the 13 as Ford Derek Fonesteel goes to the pits. Lauer a little out of shape, gathers it back up. We stay green. The Riviere to the outside of Cleveno takes the lead down the back straightaway. Apple third, Wallace fourth. Gottschalk rounds out the top 5. A new leader now in Brian LaRiviere. Caution is out. Caution's out. Trouble turn 4. I think that's Brandon Belleville, the 51. Lineup is correct. There are 4 laps complete. He'll be 2, Brian LaRiviere, 13, Trent Cleveno. The 65 of Josh Apple, 14W Blaine Walt, 3D Daniel Gottschalk. The top 5 on the restart, 4 down, 11 to go. '51 Brandon Belleville went to the back for causing the caution. Willie Wynn looking inside Gottschalk for a top 5 spot. Struck off right behind. Flags are crossed, we're halfway. Three wide for 6 with struck off Gottschalk and Levine. Caution is out. Caution's out. 32C goes to the pits. That is Jared Kaus. Turn 4. Caution lights off. We're ready to go green. With Brian LaRiviere, Trenton Cleveno, Josh Apple, Blaine Walt, Willie Wynn, your top 5. Gottschalk struck off. Levine, Mike Apple, and Money, 6 through 10. working on Apple for third place, takes it down the back straight into turn 3. Caution's out. Charged with a caution. Officials don't know what car it came out of. They'll probably find out later tonight when somebody asks for one. 9 now in the books, 6 to go. Back to green. Strecker went to the pits. He's back out in the 55D. Josh Ebel is 65 going backwards. Right now it's Brian LaRiviere, Trent Cleveno, Blaine Wald, Willie Wynn, and Daniel Gottschalk, your top 5 with Levine right there. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Field's going to see the white flag this time. There will be 1 lap to go. LaRiviere and Cleveno, 1-2. Caution's out. Caution is out. We got Andy Barton, Dan Lauer, 2 of the cars involved down there in turn 2, and I think the 32G of Jason Gray. Ready to go back to green. Now we'll see the 1 to go this time by 1 to go. LaRiviere still out front. Here they come. Your winner is going to be Brian LaRiviere. Fifth place going to go to 3D, Daniel Gottschalk. Fourth, 11W. Or check that, 436W, Willie Wynn. Third's going to be 14W, Blaine Walt. Second to 13 to Trent Cleveno, and your winner In the 2 car from Wichita, we call him Flying Brian. It's Brian LaRiviere.
Well, Brian, we just keep running into each other, buddy. I don't know whether we're just going to the same places or what, but you win the A main here at Wakeeney this weekend for the for the Sport Mods. Good run up through there.
Thank you. We've struggled here this year, so it felt good to get a win from here this week. So.
Another really dry, slick track. I think I've been to three tracks this weekend. Of course, the wind has just been blowing like gangbusters all weekend, but another dry, slick. But, boy, that Extreme Motorsports seems to really handle those dry slicks good.
Oh, I like to think that's when it handles the best. But anytime you come to Wakeeney, Kansas, it's going to be black from top to bottom and racy like it was.
Yeah. Good competition out here, too. I mean, it was a race for it.
Oh, it was nothing easy. Yeah, I mean, in our class, the competition's getting better, faster every week.
Yeah.
So to come here and win, and we had a good run. Like I said, it was good. Felt good to get a good run this week here.
Is this one of the tracks that you wanted to come to kind of check things out and maybe do a few things different or anything? I know we talked earlier at one of the other races, said you really weren't going to run for the points this year.
We won a track championship here last year. We won 8 of the 10 races that were here.
Holy smokes, yeah.
You know, like I was telling my wife, you know, I felt like I kind of lost a little bit here, and we threw some new things out tonight, and it was better, and we're going to throw a little bit more out tomorrow. And I told her before we went out to the feature, we're either going to suck or we're going to be good. So I think we was okay. So
since Brian brought it up, let me remind everybody now. Everybody's going to be back here now for Memorial Day tomorrow here at Wakeeney Speedway. I'm going to try it all over again. 2 different shows. So if you don't have anything going Monday, come on back. Brian's going to be back. Going to try and do it again. So get on out here to Wakeeney. Brian, congratulations on the win.
Sir, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Car battle up front right now. Jeff Tubbs, your leader in the 37X. Misner, Carter, and Cunningham are there. Jeff Tubbs out a couple of car lengths. Austin Carter in a battle with Cunningham for second. Josh Hudson now fourth. And Jason Davis leads a 4-car pack for fifth with Taylor, Nick Tubbs, and Misner. Jeff Tubbs pulling out a little bit. Carter, Cunningham, Hudson, and Taylor right now, your top 5. Nick Tubbs, Jason Davis, a good battle for 6th. Then Lippelman, Misner, Conaway, and Fonensteel. Then comes Kingernick, Zimmerman, and Beasley. Tubbs, Jesse Taylor. They've reeled in Hudson. As a matter of fact, Nick Tubbs going to the high side to take fourth from Hudson. Cunningham looking outside corner for second. Cunningham gets by Carter on the outside down the back straightaway. Taylor to the inside of Hudson for fifth. Flags are crossed, we're halfway. Top four are going to make a race of it. As Cunningham, Carter, and Nick Tubbs have reeled in Jeff Tubbs. Now Nick Tubbs looks to the outside of Austin Carter for third. Cunningham looks outside Jeff Tubbs for the lead. And Spider-Man's got the web out and making a move. Nick wants the high line, but Cunningham is there. And Jeff Tubbs sticking to the low line. Maybe a little drafting help right here, I don't know. Nick backs off, Cunningham to the outside. Out by half a car length, Nick looking to follow through. A new leader in Cunningham. We've got 2 laps to go. The Tubbs brothers in a battle for second will come to the white flag. They're 2 car lengths behind your leader, Terry Cunningham. We're going to come to the checkers, and your winner's going to be Terry Cunningham. 14 cars start, 14 cars finish. We go 20 laps caution free. Your top 5, 5th place going to go to 05 Jesse Taylor. 4th to 63C Austin Carter. 3rd 37X Jeff Tubbs. 2nd 737 Nick Tubbs. And your winner, driving to 19 from here in Waukene, Terry Cunningham.
Got the winner of the stock car A main here tonight, Terry Cunningham. Terry, a great run out there. Had to really work for it, didn't you?
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to draw 4th, which helped a lot. I think the guy that runs 2nd come from 10th, so I'm sure that helped me quite a bit. But it was a fun race, clean race, and ended up winning it. So,
Looked like you had to work that high line pretty good, though, to get around that leader.
yeah, I'm pretty stubborn about getting down and bouncing over the tires. It's not my style, and it just took a while for that groove to come in, just up a little bit, and that's where I like to run, and ended up working out okay.
Let me ask you this: who making the chassis on this hot rod, and who is making the power there with the motor?
Well, the chassis is actually made by Corey Struckoff out of Kensington, but it's kind of his chassis with some of my ideas. So basically it's got my front end under it, and then the rest of it's his. And as far as power plant, all that, I do all that myself.
You machinist by trade, or just kind of pick it up?
Well, the machine work is done by Walt's Machine out of Collier. He does my machine work, but as far as all the assembly and what I want and how I want it, that's pretty well up to me. So that's I pretty well do everything on it. So
now you're a hometown boy too, aren't you? Aren't you from here in Waukene?
yeah, born and raised here. Smart enough to stay here, I guess. I like it here. So,
well, congratulations on a great win, folks. Just remember too that this is the guy now. Last year, down there at Hayes, won that fall nationals. Boy, that was a big one too, wasn't it?
yeah, that was the biggest win of my career. Never dreamed I would even race for that type of money this close to home. So, you know, we've got from years ago to now several track champions and stuff, but nothing compared to getting that one.
I mean, that was a full deck, I guess you could call it. A lot of big boys there in the stock car racing in IMCA.
Yeah, and it just we could do no wrong. I think we led every lap that whole weekend except for one lap. So it sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, and we were the windshield that week.
Once again, the winner of the A main here at Waukene tonight for the stock cars, Terry Cunningham. Terry, congratulations. Man, it's been a ball watching you race too.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys coming down and doing stuff like this. It's great to give local dirt track racing some exposure, and that's the best thing we can do.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Your final race tonight's program. Make a little noise for your IMCA Modifieds. Caution light is off. Elect to go green. This next time around, 20 laps for your modified main event. G3, Brendan Gamble, and 75, Ted Davis up front. Gamble's going to be your leader down the back straightaway. Davis and Plummer side by side for second. Rollletter is fourth. Clark fifth. Rollletter, the outside of Davis, takes second spot, and oh, Davis up in smoke, blows the motor. Caution is out. Caution's out. Caution out for the 75 of Ted Davis, who blew up over in turn 3. He's still one in the books. We're ready to go back to green. Roll letter to the back for causing the caution. John Foast to the pits. Gamble about 3 car lengths on Travis Shervick. 3 wide for third. Oh, Shervick drives off the backside. He may be headed to the pits. Randy Wilson slows turn 4. Wilson in the pits in the A2 car with a flat tire. Also off on the backside was Travis Shervick. Looks like Travis is getting helped back to the pits of the night over for the 66T. Boy, the top 5 runners taking a hit here with Davis and then Shervick now.
66.
Boy, Laguna the move to the outside of Calhoun. Yunhand's following him through. Tim Watts slows the 11W. He's going to pull in the pits in turn 1. Race for second, Marty Clark, Corey Lagroon, Grant Yunhands. Then Calhoun, Dylan Shervick, the race for 5th. Everybody chasing Brendan Gibble. '66 Jerry Phillips has gone to the pits. 3 wide for second. Lagroon, Clark, Yunhands. Plummer to the pits in the 11 car. Yunhands and Lagroon side by side for second. 0, Kyle Rolliter's gone to the pits. Flags across, we're halfway. Seven cars, attrition taking its toll, have gone to the pits. Gamble leading Young by several car lengths. In Lagoon, the race for fourth. Dylan Chervick, Marty Clark. Five laps to go this time by 5 to go. Your race third place. Dylan Chervick, Corey Legrand, and Marty Clark. Albin up in smoke on the front straightaway. The caution's out. The G3 is out. Boy, the top 5 has been a jinx tonight to run in the top 5. From our opening lap, all 5 cars in the top 10 are gone. Or all 5, the top 5 cars on an opening lap are all gone and in the pits.
Sorry.
4 laps to go and 2 Grant Younghans will be your leader. Wow, that is amazing. We only got 11 cars left out of 20 that started. Younghans, Dylan Chervick, Legrand, 1, 2, 3. Then Peck and Clark run 4, 5. We're down to about a heat race. Randy Wilson looking to make it back up in the top 5. Battling Clark for 5th. White flag away this time, 1 lap to go. Here comes your winner. It's going to be the 2-car of Grant Younghans. Top 5 going to have 5th place going to the 8 ball of Marty Clark in 4:12. Roger Peck 3rd, 24. Corey LeGrand 2nd. Dylan Chervick, the 66D, and your winner out of Manhattan. Driving a 2-car, Grant Younghans.
We've got the winner of the A main here tonight at Wakeeney for the A mod, so Grant Younghans.
Yep.
I'll get it straight. Grant, a great run out there. I had to use a little patience to get up there and then make that pass on the leader.
Yeah, well, you know, kind of lucked out on everything. You know, there's a lot of crashes and all that stuff. Started 8th, but yeah, just had to use patience and just get luck on our side and keep on going, I guess.
Yeah. Now understand, this is the first night out for this car, and you put her in the winner's circle.
Yeah, we thrashed on it all week, all my crew guys and everyone. The car owner, Rick, he came up this week and helped us scale it and just worked really hard, and wasn't for sure if we were going to get it ready to run this weekend, and we were able to, and figured might as well come. So.
You know, I've had some experiences like that before. You got something you work on all week, you have no idea what it's going to do, and you put it out there on the track, and sometimes they just go like heck, and sometimes they don't. But boy, it did tonight.
Yeah. The car was all right in the heat race, and we changed some things for the A feature, and it was way better. So.
Well, answer me this: who makes the chassis, and who's making the power for it?
The chassis is a Fastmaster, and the motor, honestly, I have no idea. It's something that we just pulled out from underneath the bench.
So it was kind of untested too. You didn't know what it was going to do for sure?
Yeah, we had no idea. It hasn't been ran for like 3 years, and we were kind of leery on the deal, but ran pretty good tonight.
So I guess the only thing we knew out of this whole equation was that you were going to do your job, and we didn't know what it was going to do.
Yeah.
But it looked like it all came through.
Yep, yeah, it did.
Once again, the winner here at Wakeeney tonight for the IMCA A Mods, Grant Younghans. Way to go, Grant.
Thanks.